Classical music, it's changing. I don't want to say, and I'm against saying that it's dying and people are not consuming. It's changing. And we are trying to be collaborators to that change. We are part of Expo City Dubai, and the CEO of Expo City Dubai is Her Excellency Rima Halshimi, and this is a dream that she had from the very beginning, to have an all-female orchestra based in the country, showcasing Emirati and Oriental music, and this is something that could come to life during Expo 2020 preparation, and then it got executed during the celebration of Expo 2020 after the pandemic. And they could, with the collaboration of A.R. Rahman, who is the mentor, to put together an all-female orchestra and hopefully to be the state symphonic orchestra of the country. We are not human metronomes. We are not only marking time. Yes, our right hand marks time, but it's not only that. We bring what is written in a score with notes. We bring that to life. So when you hear one note, your heartbeat will be like, what is this that you cannot explain? This is what a conductor does. It's not marking time. So for that, you need a deep knowledge about styles, music, instruments, to be able to translate what is in just a piece of paper in a score. Leading and conducting a female orchestra or a mixed orchestra is not a big difference. It's just a matter of sensitivity, maybe, when we are in a country that stands for equality, and it's not better or worse. There's no difference. It's just the sensitivity in women are a little bit different. Also, there is something unique in Firdaus, which is the versatile backgrounds that we have. We don't have only Europeans or only Oriental musicians. We have, as I mentioned before, 28 nationalities. So you have different schools, different touches, different sounds, tones that are cohabitating together. That brings a unique tone and sound when you interpret that piece that probably has been played a million times for several orchestras and major orchestras, but this is what exactly makes it unique. It's a sisterhood environment that I think it's very powerful, also to change the narrative globally about women in the Middle East, which is essential. We have ladies playing instruments that have been stereotyped, that should be played by men, like brass, trumpets, trombones. Still, we can see major orchestras in the States. Those instruments are still covered by men. It's a good start to understand and to show to the world and to the local community, which we want to start with, that we can deliver the same, we can be as powerful as men are, and there's a strong message behind as well. Classical music, it was back in the days a refined art. So it's something that very well educated in the court, in the Baroque of classic, will have access to and will listen to, because it creates some kind of a state of mind and influences your life. When you hear classical music, it's a different state. And there is a lot of studies, neuroscience studies, where they can actually tell you what kind of personality you have depending on what music you listen. If you listen more pop or something, you might have certain tendency for this type of personality. Classical music and even your body language, everything is related to what you consume. It's a big influence in society. We are trying, classical music, it's changing, and we are trying to be collaborators to that change and try to influence that we can still do classical music, but in a reinvented way where it can make it more accessible to the times that we know it's fast now. Everything goes at a fast speed with social media, digital, artificial intelligence is taking over. So there are ways to still bring this refined art, which is very important for every human being, but modified and reinvented. We have a series of, it's called Reinvented Series, where we did Brahms, which is a romantic composer, and we included Arabic instruments. So we try, it's a long process, it's a long way to go, because Every time you try to do something new and revolutionary, it requires time. You need to explore different territories to understand where you will be able to really reach that. Firdaus Orchestra is very aligned with vision of the UAE in arts. There is a big encouragement to attract expats, artists, creators in the country. There is a new association of artists that is called the Artists Emirati Association that's been just created. It's a great platform where we're trying to also be part of to start encouraging local artists that really want to do music full-time and really want to do their own concerts and want to have their state symphonic orchestra. I believe the country is doing, I've been reading recently, and I'm sure they are doing a lot of things also to bring more classical music. I heard that the Emirati culture, it's going way more to the auditoriums, it's visiting more Dubai Opera. So there is more now interest, there is hunger for classical music. And I mean, not only classical music, oriental music, but symphonic work of orchestras. And that it's something that for us, it's one of our main goals. So we're trying to contribute to that too.